Okay, folks, let's just get going. We have so much to go over today. I can't wait to get into this. For the love of Pete. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anglers of all ages. Welcome to this week's Tackle Box. We have some juicy stuff to talk about, and if you missed it, well, what sort of rock are you living under? Because holy, did we get a ton of goodies, a huge update, so much stuff stuffed into this one, with more to come. With our team is bouncing right now, and if they're bouncing, we're bouncing. So let's just have a little bit of fun and let's get some chit chat going. I want to go over some of the stuff before we get into any fishing, before we start running around, before we start looking at things. So let's just get right to it. We're a little early. We're just a touch early. I should probably not get right into it until it says 9 o'clock. I started 4 minutes early because, man, I'm exploding over here. I cannot wait. Have you guys, oh, man. I love what the team is doing with this. You know, they've got a lot planned. It's happening so fast and furious. It's hard for us to keep up. It truly, truly is. But it's all stuff the team wants to get out, and there's a number of things they wanted to land before the end of the year. We had made promises as such. I'm referring most directly to the bottom fishing. Great to have the new fishing technique in game. It is a long requested and awaited feature. It's great to have here, man. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending where you hail from in the world. I always find everybody's always shocked when I say good morning and it's evening in Europe. Good vice versa. Time zones are our nemesis, but that's the beauty of our game. That's the beauty of Expansive Worlds. We're creating digital worlds that are combining the overall world and bringing us all together for some good times. Oh, what's up, chat? Good to see you all. Oh, apologies to Broba's neighbors. Yeah, nobody wants to hear that. Just hit the mute, subtitles, you're good to go. Good to see you, Broba. What's happening, my friend? Steel Rancher, hello, welcome, my dude. Welcome, good to see you. Battle Bunker Bud, what's up, brother? Welcome, my man. Daddy Seiko's in the house. We got Luis Neto, welcome, good to see you. Gamer76, good to have you all here. Alex the Texan, what's up, my dude? Armchair Gamers here. Teak, thank you for coming out. Yeah, you should be resting up. You should be resting up right now. Marty the Fearless, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. The Hunter Sinalo, hello, welcome. Mr. Rue, MD of thy TV, welcome, my man. Welcome, guys. Lacey Leather, what's happening? Welcome, good to have you here. Cruppy too. I think I know I missed some of you guys, but like I'm buzzing right now. I've waited long enough. Let's get to this. So first off, I'm just gonna pull over. If you guys didn't see this, you gotta pay attention to those pings, because I know you've seen a lot of stuff land on your doorstep via the Discord. And there was just so much for Vivi to be able to share. I know she was just busting to put it all out there. But there's some big things happening. Yeah, the picture says it all. It really, really does. That this encompasses so much. But it is the season, and we have lots to cover here in December. So we're going to cover some of it this week. And next week, we're going to cover some more juicy stuff. And what's the juicy stuff? Well, let's get going. Okay. There's a bunch of new free cosmetics and tackle packs. I'm sure you guys have dug into these, but we've got the Wilderness Pack out. The free Classic Tackle Pack has finally landed. And of course, the Winter Vehicle Cosmetics Pack, which comes on the 12th. That's something very, very juicy to look forward to. It's cool, man. You guys saw what our devs did for Halloween. You know that it's going to be good for Christmas, and I've seen it. My mind was blown when I was in Liverpool and what I saw, so I can't wait for you guys to check it out. So there's lots of really cool stuff coming there, but let's talk about the new premium DLCs. Man, you know, it's hard to keep this stuff quiet, and it happens so quick. We didn't even have a chance to prep everything as we want. We weren't able to give this to our creators, although they have it now, so definitely go and check them out. I know they're having some fun with this stuff. These are gorgeous. Now, if you remember on that Halloween stream, when I accidentally had something in my grimy little paws, it's not my fault, okay? It's totally my fault. Yeah. you got a quick peek at it back then. But I do believe it was this exact rod right here, in fact. But there it is. These you can grab now. They are such a welcome addition to the game. I'll show you them in game here shortly. I just want to do a quick overview. This is very cool. Now, first off, honestly, honoring one of our team members who just has such an impact on this game and community. The Russia Gear Pack is amazing. I actually really, really like these reels. I've never used something like this IRL. I have never got my hands on this, and now I have to go out and buy one. Damn it, it costs me money working here. But it's true, and they're great. I've got one of them equipped. I'll go over and I'll show you a little bit about it. You might have noticed on our dev stream that we're wearing something very akin to, yeah, lots of little spoilers go out ahead of time. We just like to drop those little Easter eggs, little teasers on what you can look forward to. Definitely want to go and check it out. There's so many new customizations, and we're going to go look at some of that as well. But what is everybody talking about right now? Do I even need to say it? I've had so many of you message me about this. You don't have long to wait, my friends. Next week, we're going to climb into one of these bad boys. There's not a lot I can give you right now, but I can tell you this, because I was not told not to. You got a little more versatility with this little boat than you do our current boat. So you can't... there's restrictions, because otherwise... You'll get it. You'll see next week. Come on back and we'll show you. Be excited for this. I am super pumped. I love that we're a year in and we're already getting a new style of boat that lets us do different things. Very, very cool. Ultra Cruiser boat pack incoming, baby. Did we just get something? Oh, yeah, we did. That's what we're here talking about. Devs are working. They're listening to you guys. They're trying to... keep to a schedule and put things in and finagle their time to keep the masses happy. So yeah, we got more coming. You guys will see soon. All right, so let's take a look at a few things here. You know, I was so comfy in that chair until you locked me in. I love Spain. I haven't had a chance to explore it.
There's nothing wrong with mixing it up a little.
I agree. I was crouched. Sorry. Nothing creepy about me walking up in a crouch, right? First off, my friends, the souvenir shop has landed. Long awaited, very requested. You know, as Gaz would say, it took some time to cook, but this was all planned. We like to stagger these releases. You can expect that moving forward. We've seen it twice now. You can expect that. We've seen it thrice, in fact, because just releasing a reserve is a big feat in itself and making sure everything runs well. And as you can see on the heels, we get the souvenir shop and the legendaries. But we'll talk about them shortly. Yeah, sorry. Something in my throat. Pretty cool, the stuff that is coming in here. I can't wait to see people like that. The artists are really starting to have fun with this. But you know, they're keeping up with trends. They're keeping up with new trends. I love it. I have to own this. I have to. I have to own this. I need this. I need this. I gotta get to work, man, because I gotta do all kinds of things over here on Spain. But by all means, go in, check it out. That is such an awesome hat. I would like this IRL. I would absolutely wear this on stream. Some beautiful additions to the game. Of course, the equipment, there are some gems in here. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the community showing this off. They are all nice, aren't they? Man, I know. It's something, but you know, some of this stuff, like this is the souvenir stuff. This isn't the DLC stuff. This isn't any of the free packs that were just released. This is what you need to work towards to earn. This is some endgame gear right here. That's no slouch, man. It's almost 27,000 coins. Look at everything needed on that. But look at it. 55 kilograms. Get to work, baby, because it will do work. And some beautiful accompaniments with it. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. You guys take your peeks, get in there, see what it is you like, what you're after. Show it off in the Discord. Please show it off in the Discord when you get it. I love seeing you guys using this stuff. I also want to know, like, that's really sharp. That is really sharp. And I It's like freaking Pokemon. You got to have them all, right? The Converse go hard. Absolutely, Tropic. Absolutely, man. Oh, man. I will get to some of the asks and wants later in the stream. Let me just get through some of this stuff. So hold on to that. Hold on to that, and we'll chat about it. We'll talk about it. Yeah, but there we go. So souvenir shop, big thing. Big thing to be added. Super pumped it's finally here. We wanted it a lot sooner, but we have to tick all those boxes, hit all our beats. The legendary fish. Now, I'm not going to go through them too much. Honestly, you guys are already discovering them. I don't even know if I could say the names. El Matador, I'm solid, but El Monstrenko, that's the big barbell. That's the big, yeah, it's the big one. And there, we got the brown trout, was kind of cool. The Alejandro Magno. And I know I'm saying these all wrong. Please, just don't listen to me. I'm just some redneck Canadian with guns and fishing rods and computers, and that's about as extensive as I get. I can barely English. But, honestly, seeing the big mirror carp out there, can't wait to go get beat up by these things. Yeah, so pretty cool. The 3 legendaries have landed. Really good news with that. If you missed it, we're changing up the rotation. Now, we're going to complete this rotation, but starting next week, we're not looking at a whole day downtime. We're looking at a couple hours and a swap over. So pretty cool. It'll just make it that much more accessible for you guys. Again, the devs are listening. They want to make it what you want, essentially. That's what it comes down to. And it was an opportunity for them to do something, just a little bit of finagling on the back end. They worked their magic, and that was a big ask from myself and all of our Discord mods as well. Wednesday nights used to be a little bit crazy in old NA time zones. Gone will be those days. Yes, indeed. But nonetheless, it's pretty cool. Let's take a look at... I haven't checked this out yet. No, I've waited. Oh, I gotta take my hat off, man. I love this thing. Okay. I mean, you can see right off the hop, we're already looking a little better. You've got a little more customization. I think if you're guys, like, seriously, here's Redneck Peaks Out of a Rock. Sorry, I had to call out that one. It's good singing. If you're going to roll around in the park ranger Jeeps, you absolutely need to rock this. It should be a prerequisite. That's like the Cobb stash. I dig it. But, there's different options and things you can do. I'm going to let you guys play with that, but I am super excited about it. What did they say? Where was it? There was something they'd said. Come on. They talk about the boats. They talk about the bailout. You know what? Let's just bring this over. Guys, I hope you look at this stuff. Our team puts a lot of love, care, and attention into these. You can find them on our website, cotwtheangler.com. Right? We also have our Hunter website. We try to keep these things as up to date as possible. You get all the nitty gritties on here. And this goes over everything of all the new skins, the bail arm on spinning reels. Low key, one of the best improvements in the game. I'm just saying, especially now, if you want that sinker to go to the bottom and you flip that thing and let her go, baby. I haven't even been able to try it yet. I'm so excited about this. I feel like we should be screaming about this one from the top of the Spanish mountains. Because thank you, Spain. It really pushed a lot of these improvements, and it's fantastic. But the on-screen display getting the big update. The double the amount of markers, that's because of you guys, man. You guys were requesting it. You didn't have enough markers. Like 40 wasn't enough. But I can understand that. And so, yeah, we got 80, is it now? We've increased that to 80 per map. It's wild, man. I should have shown that at the beginning. You guys have seen it when you select reserves now. That's way better, especially as we add more reserves. Just makes it way cooler. We got full control of the customization screen. We want to zoom in and out. I was just doing that, which is pretty cool. Come on, where is it? New seasonal event. Yep. Come on. Here we go. Our artists have turned their eyes to the beards and upped their quality for a more realistic look. The dev team notes. I freaking love these guys and gals, man. We've been listening to your feedback, making updates and alterations to the beards, all colors, to improve their look and presentation. We want to make JaxyBeard proud. I am so proud of this team. But yeah, not having beards was a sore point. Yeah, so serious. Huge props from this bearded fellow. And I know all of our bearded fellows and wannabe bearded fellows and fellowesses out there in the community. It's just another way to customize, and we love customizations. Yeah, and this is kind of a good one too. If you guys missed this, I'm sure you've already experienced this. This is very cool. The movement range of the fishing rod's been enhanced. These are the little things that you'll see. Lots of little improvements like this. It includes the pumping action when the fish is hooked, right? So like you see how much nicer it is. It just improves it. You know, now keep in mind, these are all things that happen and often as results of other things that get brought into the game, and they go, oh, we got to do this. No, we got to do this. And because of this, we got to do this. There's lots that they're still working on. And, you know, I always tell you it's driven by your feedback. You heard it from our devs when they're out here. They tell you straight up. It's our motto in Expansive Worlds. So keep it coming, my friends. Keep it coming. I'm not going to go through all the patch notes. There's some big stuff in here, though, and I really do think you guys should spend some time and take a look at all, because you can see the team's real busy. They're real busy. But low-key, thank you for the beards. Go play with this, my friends. Play with it. See what it is you like. You know, there's I would dare say there's more to come. There's more to come. It's pretty cool. Now, I have not bought all of the new stuff, but if we wanted to take a look at some of it, I mean, you could just go through this yourselves. Honestly, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but like I feel like I want this, you know, my own personal reasons. But there's so much stuff in the store now that like you just got to go and spend the time and go through and check it all out. A lot of this has been here, but there's some new nitty gritty stuff. I just love. Do you remember the lack of options we used to have? Like, I need to go through an update, man. I really do. I do. Jeez. You want a lady beard? You can have a lady beard. Yes, you can. You can do what you like with what you want and how you want. Yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, man. So, guys, wow, how do I even go from here? Where do I even go from here? Holy. Okay. So, I have things I want to talk about. I really want to get fishing. I've got some notes in order so that I don't miss anything with my scattered morning brain. First, let's talk about community. Did you guys see what happened last week at King of the Catch? Okay, first off, if you don't know what King of the Catch is a weekly community competition that we host within our Discord. It's just so much fun, and seeing everybody, like, they get really competitive. But last week's the green sunfish brought our very first official tie. Now, like, look, you don't understand what this means, okay? The chances of this happening are so slim. King of the Catch has been going almost since the game's inception. And it gets to me too. And it hasn't happened yet. That was the first time where all the moons aligned. And everything was just, I couldn't believe it, man. Wolf of Valhalla, Thormir, you guys absolutely crushed it. Brought it to a tie. They had over the weekend for a tiebreaker. Wolf brought in the diamond that sealed the deal. The competition was fierce. Him and Thormar, they were out there together fishing and slaying, man. They were just pulling in so many bloody tokens. It's pretty cool just to hear them talk about it and stuff. So if you want to get involved, make sure you're in the Discord. But that was really cool, and I thought it needed a little bit of something brought to it. Let me show you guys a little bit of awareness, you can say. Let me go in here and show you. Hold on, let me just click this. I have so many messages from yesterday's Apex. If any of you are watching, I can't reply to everybody. I can't, man. That's 21 conversations. I learned my lesson last year because everyone had questions. If you did qualify for the Apex Hunter Comp, you'll have plenty of time and notice. You'll be tagged today for the Xbox, Monday, sorry, for the PlayStation, and then Wednesday next week for PC. You'll see it in Discord. You'll have all that. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Check it out, man. This was the winning green sunfish diamond from Wolf. This thing, I can wait to seal the deal, man, with the diamond. All the golds that Thormir brought in. I would urge, though, next time that this happens, just spam your tiebreakers in here. We didn't see anything come in from Thormir. We know because he's such an adamant part of our community. He's so prominent out there. We saw the conversations and stuff happening, but it was so cool to see the ties happen and to see the winning fish. Well done. Well done. Man, it'll happen at some other point. It will. But very, very cool. So let me just see. Let me go through my notes. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the DLCs. I want you guys to go and explore them. I'm not here to sell it. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. But I do think, honestly, that they speak for themselves. There's some incredible gear in there. There really, really is. We've talked about the legendaries. The fact that you no longer have to deal with the crossover, a day of rest that they took where they went into hiding. Chef's kiss. Huge improvement in my opinion. We've quickly looked at the souvenir shop. I really want to get fishing. We've talked about the new legendaries. We looked at the beard improvements. Look. I can't say enough about these. Okay, I can't say enough about this, man. Look at the beard. Hold on. Why do I always have such a hard time seeing the things? Look at the beard. Let's just get him in here. Okay. Look at the beard. Look at how much better it looks. Look at now. Granted, I'm only going to give them a 6 out of 10 here. And the reason I'm reserving that extra 4 points, come on, man. We need some girth. You guys are rocking it, but we're not quite there. This, man, I've got this by 5 o'clock. All right. I'm just saying, I shave at 4. And I've got this by 4:59. All right. Okay, that's an outright lie, but I'm just saying. They look great. We need hair with hats, but you can't see it if you have a hat on. They nailed the update. Starting to love the bottom fishing. Love to hear it, T-Man. Love to hear it. JaxyBeard and Gabe, don't prompt them, man. Don't prompt them. You see them put in all the rushy stuff in there. They'll totally do that. I couldn't handle that, okay? Little tank right there, bro. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Just bought all the DLCs for the Hunter of the Angler. Love these games. Big Sky Ride. Thank you, my friend. We love that you're enjoying it. And we're getting there. It's always a big work on both of our games. We have 2 development teams, 1 per game. We have, they're different studios. They're so focused on their craft, and you see such different things coming from each. It's, as a community manager, it's a pleasure to be a part of. It's a little bit crazy and hard to keep up with. It is. Just ask our community team. But I thrive off the hype and the excitement, and there's definitely lots of it. Make it so we can sell the Halloween rods and reels. I bought that Max and can't sell any. It's a pain. Do you know what? Dome shot. I actually just came across that myself. That's very valid. I'll mention that to the team. I noticed I double bought a reel, and I can't sell it. So I think that maybe is just something that we need to look at. Yeah. We'll definitely take a peek at that. Chris, he says, I hate beards. This is a man representing a full-bodied beard right there. Much respect, brother. Good to see you. One of our Colorado partners here, man. Welcome, my dude. Yeah, Murph. What's up, brother? We do need fishing tournaments. Team knows that. We need big beards. Absolutely, K-Float. Thundergunner, exactly. The angler is so young and so damn good. Thank you, bro. Yeah, it wasn't always this good. It's a process for us. It's only getting better. There's so much more to come. I think the game's in a great space right now. It's an incredible spot. But I have asks. I have wants just like the community does. And, you know, fortunately, we have Discord where folks are able to get those asks and those wants out there in the digital format where we're able to review it. And it's why a lot of this happens, right? It really is. I don't even want to click off this. I'm so happy about this. I really, really am. You know, you'll see more stuff to come. You'll see more to come, my friends. Absolutely. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Can I go fish yet? Have I covered everything? I don't think I have. Let's see. The challenges are back. Okay, so, you know, we had some issues. We're straight with it. We're open. We're honest. There was a little bit of a blip that happened, and the only way that we could stop it from getting worse was by pulling the challenges down. We got them out with this update. We're taking a look at some stuff right now. We've got things in the works. There's always adjustments and everything, but the challenges are back. The legendaries are back. That was a big deal. The team was quite frankly, they were stressing on. They didn't want that coming down. It's a big part of the game. So huge props to them getting it out and getting it back up pretty quick. In development terms, this team moves really quick. I love to see it. I still say you need a longer beard, sir. In the last year, I've taken off 5 inches. Yeah. I learned last winter when it got caught in my coat in the zipper. And then with the last few cuts, I've decided to trim it down. But let's not talk about that. Is there a max player level? There is, Witowski. There is, yes. I'm not sure they have XP for dailies, weekly, then coins. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. Yeah, not much else needs to be said. We heard the community. Absolutely. Jackson, when will this game be on sale again? I don't get told about sales. Typically, depending on your platform, it will follow the platform trends. We try to hit every sale because we want it to be accessible. It's like with Steam, it happens with all the major Steam sales. Same with Xbox and PlayStation. So, you know, it's that time of year. It's that time of year. So hopefully very soon. I just don't get told about them. I generally find out about them as they're happening or a day or two before. And, you know, maybe I should be mentioning it here on the streams. I just don't want you guys to ever think I'm here to sell you stuff, because I'm not. Hey, if you like what you see, please support the team and the game. That keeps me employed. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I'm a player first. I'm here with the community. I'm here to represent our dev team and our games. But I'm not a salesman. All right. Can I go fish now? Can I fish? What else? We're talking about bottom fishing. We're going to go look at the bottom fishing right now. Yeah. Let's get after it. I don't think there's anything I really need to say too much about the bottom fishing. Look, I've been talking about this the whole time. I was a little worried people were going to get expectations too high. You know, when you say you're bringing something to a game, they start going, oh my God, we're going to have this, and we're going to have this. It's a fishing technique. At the end of the day, it's very similar to float fishing. Although, what I will say is it brought some needed improvements. I'm really happy that the way these things unfold. You know, feedback from the team, feedback from all of us and the community team, feedback from the player council. And then as it releases, feedback from you guys, it helps us create and move the features in better directions. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm sure someone's mentioned, let me see. Was slightly underwhelmed by update. No rod stands, carp hooks, feeders, bite alarms, rigs. It's float fishing, but no float. So it's bottom fishing. You have to understand. I'll just be blunt about it. We are faced with a choice when we're developing things, and that always comes down to time, available manpower. We call it bandwidth. And of course, roadmaps and things that we need to adhere to. Now, for something like bottom fishing, elephant in the room is the rod holders, right? Rod holders are something that our devs have addressed. It takes time, as Gaz says, and I love his saying, it takes time to cook. It just wasn't something we could just slap into the game. So would you rather wait on the bottom fishing for, I mean, I have no idea on the timeline, but say 6 months? Or would you rather have that right away and then have those improvements come? So the team's just trying to give you guys the stuff, give you the arsenal as soon as they can. They want you to be able to do this. So rest assured, stuff is coming down the line, 100%. But a lot of teams will do the whole tactic of, we're going to sit on this for the next year and a half and release it all at once. Our team is more along the lines of, these guys and gals want this. let's get this what we can, but quality is first. They have to make sure these things line up. If it was possible, it would have been there. But yeah, we totally want to see it too, my friend. Absolutely. Bottom fish has been pretty fun for what I've done with it so far. Exactly, Amy. It adds that new way to fish, which is honestly, from my perspective, that's what was key. Right? Did you try on drop a line down to get a lunker at the bottom? Like, man, when it was so hard when Golden Ridge came out and you wanted to get your line deep, it took forever. Having these bad boys right here, I know I'm mixing up my reels and everything. Here, let's actually go into my rods. This is a better way to look at it. Just give me that and I'm happy. Being able to flip my reel open and just boom, let it go. It's huge. It's huge. But that's sync rate. It's just saving you time. It's a quality of life thing. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I think I'd rather have it come. I would love it right away. But if it if you need just a mistype, I read mistype, my friend. If you need time, take it. Absolutely. They were able to bring the feature to you. There's more to come. There's much more to come. Okay, so this week's King of the Catch is Tench. We're gonna start doing some fishing. We'll continue to talk. I'm just standing here when I could be fishing. I marked a couple spots. There's actually a few others. Honorable mentions. These two little lakes are great. They're great. This side here, this area right here, these are fantastic. I think I saw a couple of these marked. Actually, they probably have them all. The community's on top of this. In the resource hub, you saw it got a bit of a redesign. Tip my hat to you, kind sir Wilson, if you're watching. You did a fantastic job. The community coming out and supporting with all of the new information in there. Check it out, guys. But definitely a lot of stuff happening. Look, I'm going to bounce here, and I'm going to actually drive all the way over here. There's a reason. One of the updates, much as we saw the 4x4s get some love. The boats have got some love, baby. Let's head over here. These things freaking fly now, man. It makes traversing the waterways awesome. I just want to know when we're going to get the wakeboard DLC or the slalom ski DLC, because it's freaking awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. KP Shimano showed a good spot, man. Yeah, KP Shimano, man, I found him years and years ago when I first started doing content. Whoops, I'm not calling anybody. You don't see these anymore. I love it. Yeah, he's a good dude. Good source of information. We have some cool new skins too. Again, I'm gonna let you guys pick them all out. I'm chopping this bad boy in the water because it's loud and proud. I love it. Oh, I should have went and grabbed the Jeeps too. I could have showed you a few of the ones that I have from the DLC, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have got it too. We'll do that. Should I go do that right now? Should I go do that before we jump in to this bad boy? I should. Hold on. I just got to run up here. There's a spot right here. We're getting new patterns like in trout or sunfish. New variations of their skins and such. I think that's a possibility down the line. There's a lot we need to get into the game first. I can't say, I won't deny that could happen, but it's not something that I think the devs have spoken too hard on at the moment, because there's some features that need to be present. It was much like bottom fishing needed to be in, and there's stuff that needs to come with bottom fishing still yet. There's other features that need to land. So, stuff like that would be nice, but we need to we got to get through the paces. Look at this bad boy. Look at these, man. I love these blue rats. They're just, man. Landing these things in my arsenal from the different DLCs, I just think it's great. My favorite, well, here, hold on. I'll show you this. This one's pretty cool. I'll admit, it's pretty dang cool. Right? It is. But I think my favorite's gotta be... Oh, I missed it. I hit the wrong button. This guy right here. I don't know why. I just love this. Like, I'd even consider putting this wrap on my personal Jeep IRL. I'm just saying. Like, it looks good, man. Looks real good. I love that coloring. Anyhow, go and explore it. Lots of new stuff. New skins for the boats, for the Jeeps. These things freaking rip now. I would love to see. Look, I'm just saying. Okay, I've seen a number of our community doing it. I've seen some of our creators doing it. You can have a lot of fun with these Jeeps. I want to see you get creative with the boats now, because there's a couple spots, providing you have the setting turned on so you can absolutely launch those things. There's a couple spots where you can have a little fun with them boats. All right, let's go. Oh, God, man, I started 5 minutes early. We're 35 minutes in, and I've yet to get my rod in the water. Holy jeez. Like, for real? Wow. Like, it's wild, man. It's wild. It's times like these when I wish we had collision on. Ace of Spades, yeah, we're going to fix that. That's literally... At this point, it's all I'm really going to say about it. We heard the community right off the hop. So yeah, they're fast at work on that. We're going to fix that. When we get the classic pack on Xbox, it's out. It's still with the classic. I think we're all caught up now. Aren't we now all caught up on console? Jeez, this thing just moves, man. Excuse me while I enjoy a nice morning ride in the boat. They are dangerous. I love it. I love it, man. Yeah, Madeira, the team, they're passionate. They're passionate. We don't believe in the grind culture, but these folks are living and breathing this stuff, you know? Hey, isn't it crazy? Track racing, like, we could have some serious fun in the community. Some races. I want to do a poker race. Now, I could have easily just fast traveled over to this dock. Nah, I'm having some fun. Like, for real. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's face it. One of the things you buy a bass boat for, it's not so much for the fishing. It's how fast you can get between the honey holes. Okay, where are we here? We're going to slide right in. We're going to look at the front. The bow just picks right up. Like, get out of town, baby. You can turn on a dime on these bad boys now. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So what are we asking about? The classic pack. Like, there's so much that's happened. I can't keep track. I honestly can't keep track. It'll be under our December releases. The classic tackle pack is coming on December 11th. This is the one that came out the PC. It's actually one of my favorite tackle packs. They're really sharp looking rods. I'm not back there to show you. I'll just here. That's these bad boys here. If you remember, I showed them off when they came out. So yeah, that's December 11th, my friend. It's so hard to keep everything straight. I have so many windows of cheat sheets right now. Like, I'm not even kidding. Because I don't want to miss anything. There's so much. And so much more to come. Like the John boats. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get excited for that. Okay, let's just do this, baby. Get down there. So I haven't even, since they added this, I'm only 6.5 meters deep here. This is not ideal for my bottom fishing, but we'll let it go. I haven't tried this rod yet. I would like to go find some. I could just float fish here. I could, but I just kind of want to throw it around. Let's see. I'm sorry. Hook and spinner for the win. Awesome. I can't wait. Love bait casters. Can't imagine the team right now being like, T-Man. Awesome. Thanks, everyone. Hey, Fred, this is the beautiful thing of our community is so helpful. Cappy, what's up? The real animations look incredible, don't they? Boats are awesome. Nice upgrade. Patterns in the boats and Jeeps are awesome. They just keep outdoing themselves. They really, really do. ZZ Top Jeep. Ha ha. Nice, Wicked. Nice. If you need some of the fishing background to consult, oh, we have tons, Gary. Thank you. We have professionals on consulting. We have a number of people that fish like I fish on the team. And yeah, no, it's our problem has never been information gathering. It's what do you focus on now? Because there's so much to do, and so much that, like, how do you focus it? I honestly, our designers and our game directors and producers, I don't envy them their tasks. It's got to be difficult setting up what you work on next and where you go, because man, holy, there's a lot to it. And you guys see it firsthand. We release something, and I'm just going to be straight, because I am straight with you guys. And then we see, well, why isn't this here? And why wasn't that here? And where's this and that? It's like, we're only human. We can only do so much at a time. But we hear it, and it helps us. It does. It really helps us. That kind of feedback, man. It, why don't I just hit the quick reel? I brought some of the juicy rods with me. Yeah, like this rushy rod. I just think this is awesome. Look at it, man. It's beefy. You can definitely see inspirations on the design. It just looks so good, man, and it's beefy. I like the reel too. The reel is very, very nice touch. Jaxy, if I had to choose, what would be the next technique to be added to the angler? Next technique, my own personal wants. Oh, that's so tough, man. Oh, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this. I have two big asks for fishing techniques. I really want deep sea fishing. Do we call that a technique? But I do. It would just. But I know that would be such a massive ask. Such a huge undertaking for the team. I probably shouldn't have said that, but I'm just being honest with you. Fly fishing. Fly fishing is something that I can't say I've mastered at it. I can do it. I can fly fish. I'm not. I love it. I love the extra added. It's just something to it, and I've never seen a game nail it. It's something that is so difficult to capture properly. I don't know. That would be a tough one, but that would be honestly my biggest ask for a new fishing technique. No, Thunder Gunnar. Oh god, I was so exhausted yesterday. That was wild on those guessing games. That was fun though, man. Can't do some of the challenges. Ruby Rearrange Photo Challenge not working. Take a look at our known issues list in case there is a known issue on it, and double check the Discord. I know that there's, look, it's a game. There can always be the chance of something happening. That's games. But I don't have any info on that for you, my friend. The tackle menu needs fix. How so, Gary? Give me something juicy, buddy. There's Mr. Rushy himself. Classic tackle pack's not out yet. Out very soon though. Yeah, I'm on it, buddy. I'm just trying to keep everything straight. You guys are crushing it over here. It's so hard to keep up with, but yeah, I caught that one. I gave it to him. That's coming out next week. Next week, man. It's on this. It's all written down for everybody to see. It's great. I love it. Oh, tuna fishing would be awesome. Saltwater fishing, I know. Is XP coming back for weekly and daily challenges? Luke, that became a real big topic of conversation. We're gonna fix that. Yeah, there's stuff happening with that. Let's take a peek. Oh, it feels so good to catch something. Oh, I don't care if it's just a pass. I have not got to play this in so bloody long. Let me just flex a little with the. Y'all see it. Let me just a little more. Little flex. I'm so happy about the Pierce. So many of you are probably like, holy Jaxy, move on. But it's just great. Fly fishing mechanics are super challenging. Yes, yes. And I know it's something that the community has asked so much for. And I can tell you that it's something that our team has even talked about when Rushy's been out with us, and Gaz addressed it when he was out. If we do it, it's going to be done right. And when I say if, I can neither confirm nor deny. But you've seen the passion that's going into making this game. Need I say more? An ice fishing reserve? Yeah, Alex, that would be cool. Lakes and ponds would be awesome. That would be cool. I think that would be an even bigger undertaking in many ways than fly fishing. Like fly fishing, it's all about the technique and how do you capture that and the movement of the line. Like how do you, like that would be difficult in itself. But ice fishing would bring so many development challenges. Having that thick layer of ice, actually having to core the holes. Right now, you've got like all new mechanics being brought in, all new animations. And then how does that work in itself? And then, does the fish population work just the same? I have so many questions on how that would work. I would love to pick Rushy. I saw you. I would love to pick his brain on a live stream someday. I really would. That would be very cool to hear. My favorite rod and reel to use, honestly, up to this point was the Hund. I love the Hund. I love it so much. I kind of feel like that's changing. So before the Hund, the Rushy rod was my favorite. And with the two new Rushy rod, with the new Rushy rods, I should say, because there's actually, this right here is the one that I went with. Like, yeah, this is my favorite. I love the look of it. It's seriously just the design of it. Like, and I could see just grabbing a hold of this thing and having to reef on something large, and it's got the strength to it. So ask me again in a few weeks when I put more time into all of them. But yeah, absolutely. Can't scroll the menus through your gear. Yes. I should have mentioned that. We saw that there's a fix coming. Yes. Unfortunately, these things can happen when everything can go great in testing. Everything can look like it's $1 million. Everything's working fantastic. The minute it hits a live service, things can change. But hopefully, as you've seen, the reaction time is very quick. We do have to consider that we are cross-play, so it's on all platforms. And we want to make sure that each platform is addressed, and some platforms need certification more extensively, so we get it out as quick as we can. There's a fix coming for that one, my friend. The team's on it. Team is on it. What's your favorite runner? Oh, I read that. So, if saltwater fishing was added, what fish would you like to see? Gabe Marlin, bluefin tuna. God, don't even get me started. These are. I see. My fear is talking too much about saltwater fishing. Just with what we have right now, I feel like there's so many areas we need to explore, right? Like, oh my goodness, there's so many. We haven't even touched the UK yet, which, let's face it, they're known for sport fishing. There's so much through NA and Europe. It's wild. So I don't want to theorize on something just yet and get anyone's hopes up, because I think that there's so many they need to do first before we could even tackle that. Of course, again, if there's, enough demand, that they would certainly start looking at things. Our crew's coming to find us. I'm surprised you guys weren't here. Oh, I've got my Apex off, don't I? I do, because I was doing stuff and things. Sorry, my friends. One of my favorite things is when the community come out on these streams. Oh, my goodness. Yes, absolutely. Caps for sure. Could you imagine a grouper legendary? Oh my god. They always say it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Well, through the community's support, through the community's feedback, that's a lot of the what. The when comes down to the development. And part of my job is to help you guys see what goes into some of the development. Because so many things like rod holders, I get all the well, they can just put rod holders in the game. Oh my god. See what they have to do, it is so extensive in the coding and then in how it works with other features and then it's not just a matter of plunking something down. There's more to that. That would go hand in hand with all of a sudden movement, which people say, why is it movement? And well, that's a big undertaking. So yeah, these are all things they want to do. And as Echo says, who qualified yesterday, my man, I was pretty pumped to see you over there getting that quali in for the PC leg of the Apex Hunter. Wow, jeez, Wilson, I feel violated. It's derailed me. What do you think the new fish are the ones being added soon? Yes, I love that we're being very upfront and candid with this stuff. There's more fish to come. As soon as I'm able, I'll be showing it. I need to move out more because it just ain't working too much over here. Let's go. Let me return to my seat. Oh no, I meant to hit when you hit the E instead of the 1. Yeah. It's like slalom. I just love these boats, man. Wait, did he just that was it? Is he not here? There he is. I was going to say, did he just do a drive-by and disappear? Okay. So, got the Rushy Rod. These are so cool. They are, man. They look so decorative. I can't even imagine what this would cost IRL. Right? And you got to collect them all. And they match, too. I didn't match on this one because I kind of thought that worked. I was like, oh man, I don't have to put these rods and reels all together. I can totally mix them up. I think this big round reel is so cool. It reminds me of when I first started operating and the big graders. We had the little and the front end loaders. We had the cheater ball. Not allowed to use those anymore. But yeah, no, I just thought it was really cool. Fun. So let's actually just throw this in. Let's get a look at it. It's so colorful, man. I don't know. I like this, and I like that we have the ability to bring different types of equipment to the game, and they'll fill different needs. Some of them will be heavier based gear. Some will be more medium based. There's definitely a balance to be achieved there. I love that we have 3 different skins right here. Actually, Cappy, I'm surprised you're not rocking the because I know you love the pink and the pink flames over there, man. I'm just saying. What's that? What's that, Mama Kiwi? Love the game, but just overhearing all the bick. I know what you mean. But what's not right on the game? It's look. We had a rocky release. We did, and unfortunately, we've seen it. People develop expectations for a game. We had the hardcore sim folks that wanted it to be more simmy. We had folks that wanted it to be more accessible. There were things that were missing from the game. And we're gamers. We're always going to hear it. So we're at a point now, I believe, that, the reception when it hit console, it's that first impression, right? That first impression says it all. The game's gone off. It's gone off with all of our console folks. It just is what it is. It's in a really good place, and it's up for you to decide. You can definitely get out there. It's a Crucian, I'll take it. Definitely get out there and see for yourself. I love it too. Everyone's gonna have their own opinion. Echo, what's up? Why is your name not yellow? I actually know Echo. Off the blanch. All right, Rue, enjoy, brother. Your friend is riding my boat. Does my boat spook his fish? No, it does not. Hold on, because he's in your boat. That's a good question. If you were to do donuts around, say if I did donuts around Cappy or Wilson or Surprising or Echo right now, I would only spook my population. That's a very good question. And no one has ever asked me that, and I never thought about that myself. Kudos, my friend. Kudos. Honestly, Trucker, that's something I'm gonna definitely look into. Absolutely, Daddy Seiko. Many people agree with that, but everyone's entitled to their own opinions, right? Absolutely. Any updates on the Classic Tackle Pack for consoles? The 11th next week, my friend. It's gonna be busy, man. It's gonna be so busy. We've got some big stuff happening on the 12th. Some big stuff happening on the 11th. Some big stuff coming into the boat right now. Well, not big, but I'll take the mullet. Yep, thin lip and all. Here, let's swap over here. Let's swap to here. Yeah, you go. I just want to cycle through the rods. Where'd you get the rods, Jaxy? Oh, wow. Wilson, I'm glad you asked. It was almost hard to hear you over there on that boat. It's the latest and greatest new DLCs that came out. That is not how I picture Wilson to sound. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, Cappy! Isn't that awesome? I freaking love it. These things perform now, man. Yeah, they do. Red on Mama Kiwi. Sounds exactly like Wilson. And happy birthday, Pete. Happy birthday. If everybody would please in chat wish Pete a happy birthday. It's always nice to celebrate. Right away, yes, absolutely, yes. There's pink flames. Look over there. Look at Wilson's boat. Do you ever think they'll do schooling fishing? Oh, yes, more mechanics. K-Flow, that's been talked about. Actually, I think it was Gas. Might have been Rushy. It's always a treat having those gentlemen out because they tend to give us lots of inside skinny. But again, that's something that I have seen the community talk about. But we're talking about more immersion here. And yeah, I'd say it's not an if, but more a when. But that could be a big when, right? I can neither confirm nor deny. Great Soul Rebel, 100%, dude. Oh, Battle Booker Bud, awesome, my man. So, I'm not just trying to read all the good stuff here, I promise. I try to read everything. You guys are you're being very kind today. He says, I'm so excited for the future of this game after my experience with the Hunter. I can only imagine where the game will go. It's a good indication. Now, they are two very different teams, and you'll see different behavior, in means of releases and what they focus on, because two very different games. But they do follow the expansive worlds, which Avalanche Studios way of doing things, and we're, very community-oriented. And with a need to support their games, right? As long as you support it, we will continue to support it. Look at Classic, right? Look at Classic. Here he says, the update lasted about 3 hours where there was nothing to do. We need user lobbies with user-generated comps. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, there's certainly a lot to do, my friend. But I'm assuming that means that you've maxed your level out, that you've done all the challenges, that you've got all your souvenirs and done all the endgame stuff. But I do hear you. Delivery's everything, right? Delivery's everything. Yes, we've actually talked about this a lot. We want competitions. There's a number of things that have to happen before that could happen. That's not something we can just slap together and throw in. Push a button and they appear, right? It's a very big undertaking. It's something that our team very much wants. It's something I very much want. It's something the community very much wants. We've I don't even want to mention King of the Cats because it's not at all what we're talking about here. Although it is a very fun weekly comp. We want, there it is. There's our first tench. We're on the board. We definitely want competitions in the game. And it's something that is actively being looked at and into. Yeah, big happy birthday to Pete. I know, right? It's pretty cool. Fish finders, yes, we definitely need fish finders. Trolling motors, we do, man. Just give me the little, that'd be fancy. Give me the 12 volt in the back, or sit right off the front here. I don't even care. I'm not that proud. You see our setup and our card toppers, man. We just drop 12 volt in. It's a car battery, right? Assuming that everyone around the globe uses a 12 volt for a car battery. Just saying. Of course you do. And just have your trolling motor off there. Right off the bow, man. Just, give her a little go over there. Oh, we need it. We need it. I believe the first two maps just have a few gear challenges on Spain. I'm more focused on getting diamond, and people tend, I've noticed this is where it goes. Most people don't even get through and fully complete the reserves before they start focusing on their trophies, on their diamonds. It seems hard to really stay on it, and they just keep plugging at it. Little bits here, little bits there. But yeah, you gotta collect them all, right? Love to hear it, my friend. I was just being a smart honesty, man. It is very much a standard. Absolutely, Soul Rebel. Yeah. I've done all the endgame stuff, and I still find so much. But to each their own. To each their own. And we don't discount it. We want a lot more things in game. We'll take it, baby. Let's go. Take it till we break it. We want a lot more things in game than we currently have. There's some big features that we want. I mean, let's face it. We want some sort of a trophy aquarium or room, some way to show off your trophies, which, you know, I kind of feel needs to be in place before we start doing competitions. Competitions is something we want. You know, we've talked already about a bunch of things we want, and I'm speaking specifically for the team. These are wants. It's how we get there and how we maneuver through everything that needs to happen. There's, you know, as our designers will tell us, yes, these are flashy, but before the flashy, we need the gritty. We need to get certain things in, like certain fishing techniques need to arrive before we can, without saying too much, it's all a big process. But please keep those asks coming. You'll notice I'll never jump all over somebody for saying something that we've heard 1,000 times. It just reinforces that it's still a big want, right? I see these things all the time, and actually I have a good track history of this in the Hunter. You know, just at one point the biggest ask was Africa 2.0. You hardly ever hear it anymore, right? In fact, the biggest ask right now in the Discord server is a Northern Canadian map. You know, it's crazy how the ebb and flow of the community tide goes, right? So don't stop being vocal. The best thing you can do is get in the Discord, hit that suggestions forum, and upvote suggestions that others have made that you like. If it's similar to what you want to do, just add to it. Add to it, because if it's got a lot of upvotes, it's being looked at. I promise you that. When do we say goodbye to your catch? There's lots of stuff happening around all that. I can't talk about it just yet, but yeah, we'll see. Tents like Call of the Wild. Yeah. I could, you know, honestly, that's something I think that it would be handy. Just, I don't know that it needs to be a tent, although it could be. But maybe it could be something. Maybe it could be. I have a feeling our team would get a little more creative with it. Like, really, what are tents most valuable for? Well, if we look at the Hunter, it's for changing gear, right? Changing gear, changing time, and fast travel. I'm willing to bet that our team, if they ever tackle something like that, comes up with something different. You see how creative they are. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you can access storage on a boat or on a Jeep. And that's, you know, or fast travel, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a designer, but I'm just saying something like that would be very cool. There is definitely a need for fast travels. I think, like, you know, if you want to go to a spot that's way out here, that's way down, that's off the beaten path, and you want to go and frequent that, I agree. We don't want to travel each and every single time. Definitely need some sort of fast travel. Slam a freaking peg in the ground. Fast travel pig activated. But I hear you. The team hears you. Trophy house would be great as well. You can catch all diamonds again. That section of Discord has some. It does have some great suggestion, Reds. Yeah, hey, but I hear you there. Competitions would be awesome. This is Bearded Frog. Yes, yes, I love it. Bearded Frog, I love it. Expansive Worlds are spoiling us this year. Well, they certainly look, our devs just want to make our players happy. We don't always hit it on the nose, but we always try. Always try. That will never change. But man, they've been so busy. Squeaky DLC gets the release. Oh my god, Squeaky Wheel gets the grease. I love it, brother. I say that all the time. Oh, an ice chest. Yes, a freaking cooler. A foldable lawn chair. A foldable lawn chair and cooler. There's our fast travel. There it is. Somebody put that in Discord and everybody upvote it, man. If every person in this stream right now went and upvoted something, it would probably just skyrocket and be top of the board. Or EW maybe backfilling some fish? Yes, you don't say. I will confirm, I will not deny. But I don't have a lineup for you. And I really can't talk about it just yet. But yeah, there's some love about to happen. It's big. Yeah, the retrievals. Yes, going back to that. Absolutely, Bunker Bud. What's that? So what did Little X Gamer say? So I know the game is newer, but are there any DLCs yet or like a trophy log? Yes, in fact, we just released a DLC, Raw DLC. We added a whole bunch of free DLCs. There's actually quite a bit of content already. There's much more on the horizon. In fact, next week we get our first new boat, the John boat. So freaking cool. I'll just tell you this, it's not as quick, but there's some serious advantages to it. As to like an aquarium that we were just talking about, that's something the team is very, very adamant about. It's a big undertaking, has to be done right. And just how it's done is the question. Oh man, how did we run out of time? Imagine fast traveling. I know it'd be great. Cheaper boat. This is what I'm saying. Wouldn't that be awesome to be able to have storage in your? Yeah, it would be awesome. You love how fair we are with the DLC prices. You know, that's a motto. That's a motto. Like we don't like to talk about money. Me especially. I get like this. We all know that like the games are made and they need to be purchased to keep the lights on so the devs continue to do their thing. We try to keep it as cheap as we can. Plain and simple. Right from the price of the game to the price of the DLCs. You know, obviously as the platforms do their increases, we have to eventually do that ourselves. We've managed to keep the price down for so long. It's really keeping things as accessible as possible is what we want to do. We don't ever want our DLCs to be 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks. Are you kidding me? That's just, it's one of the things that endeared me to Expansive Worlds in the early days when I was creating, was their approach to that. And they've assured me that will never change. I'm not supposed to talk about this stuff, okay? But like, I'm taking off the EW hat and putting on the Jaxy hat because it was one of my favorite things about the company. When I first started the Hunter, man, all these DLCs started coming on. I bought each and every one of them. Man, if they had been 40 bucks a pop, holy crap. I didn't need it a second mortgage. Oh man, just a large replica mount with the there's definitely options, Kyle. It's things we're going to be looking at. Okay, my friends, that's all the time we got. I've run over. So much has happened here in the Angler. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, you can find all the links, of course, across all our socials. In our Discord is probably the most comprehensive, all in one place to see everything that's happening. Make sure you pick the appropriate tags. Yes, take me out with a fish, and of course you can make sure to hit the lurker tags so you hear when I'm going live to come and hang out with you folks. Yeah, you got to actually manually select that or you won't get the ping. But there's so much more coming. You can see next week is going to be action-packed just as well. So come and hang out with me next Wednesday. We'll be fishing in amongst all the madness of the Apex Hunter Comp, which is going on right now. Tuesday, Thursday this week, Tuesday, Thursday next week. Come on out and support all your favorites. If you are one of our qualifiers, And I should have been maybe a little more clear about it yesterday. I just can't reply to everybody. All of you who have reached out to me, you have your spots secured, and you'll see. Just keep your eyes on Discord, and you'll see things start to unfold. Thank you all so much for joining me this week. We're heading out with another silver. I'll take it, baby. Get out on King of the Catch. You got until Friday. Are we going to see another tiebreaker? Please let me see another tiebreaker. Like, that was so cool. And I'll catch you guys again real soon. Much love from your bearded brother. Great time to lose the voice. And much love from all of our devs. You know they've all been watching your reactions, and they will continue to do so. Big stuff coming soon. Fixes coming soon. All kinds, man. See you guys real soon. Tomorrow, if you're frosty. Whew, man alive. Did I cover everything? I feel like I forgot something. There's so much happening in this game. Yeah, I'll totally do the trophy shot swirl as we go out. I love it. And it's almost like I planned this outfit with these beautiful trench. See you, my friends.